Indian prisoner dies in your jail, your terrible prison system with its badly trained superintendents of police with their barbaric instincts of beating up Indian prisoners, kill him. The least that one can do is that you hand over the autopsy report to the family along with the body of the deceased. In the case of Chamal Singh, Syed Tariq Pirzada and Brigadier Javed Hussain, please understand, the body is handed 2 months later. The autopsy report is not given. You can't say, why did your government not ask? Well, we are the media and we are now asking. Your government knows about it, your government is hiding something. Where is the transparency in your system, Brigadier Hussain, that you are asking for?
No, but I'm not suggesting that there is transparency or there is no transparency. What I'm trying to really suggest is that the present government in Punjab, this interim government, with a journalist as chief minister, interim chief minister, Indian government should take up the case now. And I'm sure the Punjab Home Department will have to answer a lot for this tragedy. And the people who committed this tragedy will be identified and punished. And the media will take it up here. This is something which no Pakistani would condone, right-thinking Pakistani, and the majority of the Pakistanis are right-thinking.
Well, I hope...
Take it up now.
Brigadier Hussain, you and I disagree on a lot, but I agree with you today. I just wish there are some right-thinking Pakistanis in your government who see sense in all of this. And you know, the government here is feeling the heat. They will have to ask the questions of the Pakistanis. Brigadier Jaswal wants to say something to you. But before that, may I get in Firoz Bakht Ahmad, who from a personal experience has a lack of trust with the way intelligence agencies do cover-ups in Pakistan. Firoz Bakht Ahmad, I'd like you to come in. He is, of course, a well-known columnist and social activist. He wants to say something to our Pakistani guest tonight. Go ahead, sir. What would you like to add on the story? What do you want the government to do?
Yes, Arnab, through this channel of Times Now, I would say a few things which in fact these important Pakistani officers should convey to their rulers, to the officers, and especially the ones who are running Pakistan. It is not the politicians, the MPs running the government, it is the ISI and some army officers. Now let me tell you how this tour of Lahore came up. In fact, you know, the previous, June vacation.
No, I just want to establish one thing here before you come in, sir. One sec. I am sharing this experience today.
Please.
Just to put it in context, Firoz Bakht Ahmad, who is a teacher, columnist and social activist, in June 2012, went with a group of children to Lahore. And this is an amazing story, where Indian children between the ages of 3 and 16 were detained by intelligence officials in Pakistan on the suspicion of spying for India. So when you say he was a spy, I want you to understand the mindset that exists in Pakistan. And gentlemen, I want you to hear this story today, Brigadier Javed Hussain. You've been a special forces officer. It's actually quite ridiculous. Yes, please go ahead, Firoz Bakht Ahmad. Share your experience and why do you think it's relevant in the present context?
Thanks, Mr. Goswami. In fact, my kids never wanted to go to Lahore. They told me that we want to go to Manali. I told them no, let us go to Lahore. It's a city of fun and frolic and food. So anyway, when I pressurized, they got ready. I had got the visa because of the good wishes of a principal of an eminent institution in Lahore. So we landed in Lahore. And from there on, my travels and the travels of my 3 children and wife began. They followed, of course, they had to follow because this is their duty. They follow all the Indians. Perhaps they thought that I was an Indian spy, or since I have got, you see, my links to Maulana Azad, and Maulana Azad is not liked in Pakistan at all because he was not in favor of the formation of Pakistan or partition. So they were after me. And I'll just come to the crux of where, you know, my problems actually got aggravated. One day the children asked to go to this Joyland Park, which is somewhere in the Kant area of Lahore. My kids said, yes, it's 4 or 5 days, let us go to the Joy Park. I said, okay. I took a vehicle. There's a three-wheeler in Lahore also, and we were going to this Joyland. And I never knew which is Kent area, which is Sibyl area, whatever it is. Same with my wife and with my kids. So while we were just entering that Joyland Park, there was a crossing. Two people following us. I never knew that they are following us from the beginning. They stopped our vehicle and told that poor driver of the three-wheeler to come to some server station, police station, Server Road police station. I mean, I was not afraid. I thought they would just ask me where from you have come. So we all landed into the police station. Then they started asking all sorts of questions. And I told them, we are tourists, we have come from India, and they were suspecting us. I said, I am not, spying for RAW, I am not spying for Indian government. I am just an Indian tourist, and we have just come to see Lahore. Lahore is a wonderful and beautiful city. And they did not believe any of these things. They said, well, on your passport, it is written that you should not enter the prohibited area. And the prohibited area, according to you people, the Pakistani officers in Lahore, is Kent. And my kids were just going to the Kent area. We were not going to plant some bomb or something dangerous or taking some pictures. So I was very sad. And in fact, I am still more sad because my kids have started hating Pakistan like hell.
Now,
I tell them no.
He writes
yes.
here when he writes
Arnab,
about this
I'm sad. You see, India. Arnab, let me complete, please. Arnab, India and Pakistan are just the sons of the same mother. Right? And I like the way these two officers exchange their greetings by saying, hello, how are you? But there has to be the meeting of hearts, which has not happened. The people in India and Pakistan are glorious.
Yes.
I know on the border of India and Pakistan at Atari borders, there are so many Sikhs, there are so many Punjabis, which come to the border, and they had been, their ancestors had been living there, they themselves had been living there. They gaze at this Atari border and they want to go there. But because of ISI, because of so many they can't go there or not.
I take your point. Now, I have just been informed on the phone that the Indian High Commission, and why this story is important is so that the sense goes out to our guests in Islamabad tonight, that a lot of Indians want to see the relationship improve, but the relationship cannot improve, and the relationship will not improve. If you murder Indian soldiers in custody like this, if you detain 3-year-old and 10-year-old Indian children on charges of suspicion of spying, you return their bodies without internal organs and you don't even tell us how they died. The Indian High Commission, Syed Tariq Pirzada and Javed Hussain, has been asking for the autopsy report from Pakistan since January.
Another thing I would like to share with you, Arnab, if you give me some time.
1 second. To our guests in Islamabad, since January we are asking, how did Chamail Singh die? Since January, you are dodging us. Why? Why Syed Tariq Pirzada? How can you rationalize that?
Can you repeat it?
Since January, our Pakistan High Commission, you ask, why do you not ask yourself how your man died? I am telling you tonight that the Indian government has been asking you since January. Since January, you have given no reply. You don't care.
Well, I gave you a very cogent reason that the government of Pakistan, be it the central government, which has nothing to do with it, or the provincial government, they're all going through a very tough democratic transition. The country is going through a period of terrorism. The country is going through a very tough time as far as the economic conditions are concerned. There is let me finish.
Why is
I am not defending anybody.
Tell me why.
But in any country where we have these kind of situations, we cannot expect speedy results.
Sir,
so I would say that the delay by the Indian government itself in properly pursuing this matter, if it has happened, that should be done in a very efficient manner. You yourself pointed out that the Indian government has been quiet for some time also.
Let me tell you.
So keep that matter in mind. Number two, as far as the beheading of the Indian soldiers is concerned, that is a very controversial and disputed matter, and passing a verdict that has happened is not going to get us anywhere.
Well,
similarly, if you remember the case of Dr. Abdul Rashid, You know what happened to him? He was kept in India for what? 16 to 18 years under no charge, basically. So I'm not saying, so these things happen on both sides. But in this case,
are you talking of the gentleman who was released from Rajasthan?
And it must be pursued in any case.
If you're talking about the gentleman from Rajasthan, he was held on murder charges and he was released as a great and grand gesture by the courts and the people of India.
Yeah, that was Dr.
So please
Chishti.
don't misinterpret things. But I want KC Singh to come in on this. KC Singh, you know, Chamel Singh's body was not returned for 2 months. Our guests from Pakistan say we are a troubled country, give us time.
Arnab, this is very surprising because countries don't come to a standstill 2 months before this. There's a transition in any democracy. In the US, the transition is normally 3 months. The election's held in November. A new president doesn't take on till the end of January. Now, it doesn't mean everything comes to a standstill. This is a very unconvincing explanation. Now, as far as the Indian High Commission is concerned, I'm glad they took it up. But then why was it not repeated from Delhi? Why wasn't the High Commissioner called in? Why didn't you ratchet up the pressure?
Correct.
Yeah,
Now, if you
correct.
routinely took it
That's
up with
what
the
my
Foreign
point
Office
is.
there, and then you sat back,
Ask
I
your
think the
government.
only explanation is what I explained in the beginning. I think because of the beheading, the Hyderabad blast, both governments were trying to contain
If
the
I speak
damage,
from here,
and
can I
they
be
put
heard
Chamel
from
Singh's
Arnab
case
or
in the
not?
background. Now, this is very sad because I think what happens is each human tragedy can be a basis for greater trust or can be a ground for greater mistrust.
Good
and
point.
we mishandle
General
each
Jaswal.
time.
General Jaswal, and then I'm coming for the final word from Firoz Bakht Ahmed. Yes, I can hear you, and I'm coming to you, sir. General Jaswal, please. You find the arguments
Yeah,
from
yes,
Pakistan
Arnab.
convincing?
You see,
No,
if
no,
you
not at all
extrapolate,
convincing.
what
Every time,
Brigadier
you know, they
Javed
kill
was
our
saying-
soldiers.
No, just a minute.
Yeah, continue,
Please,
General.
kindly let me speak.
Yeah.
You see, if you extrapolate what Brigadier Javed was saying, that there are people who are stable over there, people who are rational minded over there. Now, you have to extrapolate this kind of a statement. That means the diaspora in Pakistan is not keen for this kind of a thing. I mean, this needs to be, it requires further dilation. But the functionaries in the government and the army, they've got a different psyche. So if the trouble is, accruing between the two countries, well, we have to take on the diplomatic this thing, whereas the diaspora per se can be utilized on both sides
Yeah.
to bring in better detente. This is an important thing because the people are not keen for this kind
Firoz
of a thing.
Bakht Ahmed,
But the
last
government
word to you.
action in this case also.
Firoz Bakht Ahmed, you find the arguments from our guests in
Arnab.
Pakistan convincing?
Not at all. You see, every time there is some tragedy and they are up with some flimsy, reason to justify their own. I am really sad the way the Pakistani side has been, reacting. In fact, let me tell you one thing. You see, unless and until
Absolutely
they trust
wrong.
us, unless and until
I have
they
not
behave
made any flimsy
the way they should
argument.
have done, I am very sad. You see, let me please complete. Let me complete, please. Let me tell you also this thing that
Don't make a wrong statement.
Pakistan is now considered to be a terrorist state, even, Muslims like me in India, right? Whatever soft corner has been there or was there in Indian Muslims for Pakistan, it has now frittered away. Because the way ISI, the way your agencies have been treating all tourists from India, you go to USA, you go to Britain, you go to Singapore, Indonesia, there is no harassment of people from India the way you harass us. I think, you see, let us be friends.
Okay.
We are from the same roots.
Yeah.
Pakistanis want to come to India. We
Sure
want to
we
go
do.
to Lahore and Karachi. But the way your agencies
How
are
about Shah
working,
Rukh
the way
Khan?
ISI,
Wasn't he
has
harassed
been
at
after
the
the
airport?
lives of
Sir, the last
Indians.
word and I'm closing the
Wasn't
Yes,
the
Mr.
Indian
Pirzada.
defense minister harassed in the United States? So I guess you are forgetting the history.
Mr. Pirzada.
Anybody who looks like us will be harassed.
Mr.
This is
Pir-
the white man's attitude.
Mr. Pirzada, the point is this. An Indian man lay at the morgue of Jinnah Hospital. His body lied. He's been injured. There are marks all over his body. You have to give us the autopsy report.
Or there are hundreds of
And-
Pakistanis whose
and-
bodies have been found with marks
Now-
and returned, and sometimes they have never been returned.
You have-
so
you have- you
if you
cannot-
go
you
for the
cannot
blame
even-
game, that will not get you anywhere.
Mr.
Let's
Pirzada-
talk about the reality.
Mr. Pirzada-
That if there has been a tragedy,
Mr.
it must
Pirzada-
be investigated.
Mr.
That's the
Pirzada,
best I can say.
The autopsy report is ready. The autopsy report has been ready. The autopsy report is out in the Pakistani media. Are you willing to accept that Chamal Singh was beaten and tortured to death in a Pakistani jail? The onus is on you. The ball is in your court.
Unless
And the
I
pressure
have,
will come from
let
Delhi,
me
you
very
can be sure of
frankly
it.
say, unless I have complete investigation published,
want-
I cannot form my judgment.
fantastic.
And
You blocked-
I mean, this is why I made a reference
you
to
blocked
Dr.
the
Abdul Rashid's
investigation.
case, because it was published
Sir, you
both in
blocked the
India and in
investigation.
Pakistan.
You
Here
blocked
you
the
are just
investigation.
guessing too much.
You don't allow the investigation
Arnab,
to
could
happen, and then you say,
could I
let
come
there
in?
be an investigation. The story of Chamal Singh will certainly continue. We are going to follow this story up, whether or not anyone else picks it up. This is as
these
important as the
Pakistani
beheading of
officers
the
will
Indian
keep on
soldier.
saying things which are
Gentlemen,
without
I thank
reason.
you very much for
Could I come
participating
in?
in debate number 2 on the News Hour tonight.